Hey everybody, welcome back to our video series from the expert CS and PM alignment. This is a video series we're doing to cover the key findings from our 2019 CS and PM alignment report. This is actually a report we did back in 2017, and we did it again this year because we were really curious to see what's changed since then. How are teams better aligning today? We surveyed more than 400 customer success and product leaders, and we thought, what better way to help us dig into the key findings from this report than to get the customer success and product leaders on here themselves. So today we have with us Ben Alexander. Ben is the VP of Product at PMG.net. So I'm really excited to have a product-focused person on here today. We've had a few customer success-focused people so far, so really excited to hear this perspective. So Ben, before we kind of dig into these questions I have for you, I'd love for you to just give a little bit of background on your role at PMG and why this is a really important topic for you.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for having me. Been VP products or in product management about the last 7 years, and before that, I was in product support, customer support. So I think early on, helping customers solve problems and getting the empathy for customers, probably the big part of customer success important to me and how I got into product management. I've been at PMG about 20 years, and we just provide business-to-business process automation, and usually always focused on solving customer problems. So this is a fun topic to talk about.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, again, I'm really excited to have a product-focused person here. I think we're going to get some really valuable insight today from all this. So the first question I have for you is, what role does product management play in driving success for customers, and how can they bolster that role?
Yeah, I think that product management and especially product leaders, very important that their role is a lot of times driving the success of customers across all the departments of the company. Whether that's buy-in from the top, the CEO, that leadership is important, but a lot of times the actual work to keep the customer top of mind and that success important can be driven by product management along with the customer success teams. I think that to bolster the role, product management should definitely leverage customer success teams or whatever team works the most with customers, because some companies don't have a customer success department or team potentially.
True.
And always continue to enforce the point with leadership team. Also, whether it's B2B or B2C, I think it's always about helping people succeed. And so, for example, we deal a lot with B2B. Our customers are very large enterprises, and many people work for those customers. It helps us to focus down on the direct people that we work with that are customers and how to help them succeed. And also, I think that another important part product management plays is helping the success of customers be important very early in the sales cycle. So it's working with sales and marketing. And often, and I've seen it here, helping smooth the transition to customer success, especially during customer onboarding. Sometimes that's a gap. I kind of like to think of product management can be the Swiss Army knife and help improve gaps across the company in keeping the success of customers top of mind.
Yeah, that's a good metaphor. I really like that, actually. One of the interesting findings that we pulled from the report was that for 53% of our respondents, feedback sharing was owned by customer success, and in only 14% of organizations did product management own this function. So something that kind of sparked from that stat for us was, how can customer success leaders maybe enable product management teams to be more customer-centric?
Yeah, definitely. I think it kind of starts with sitting together, and especially today, I know there's a lot more remote workers, so this may mean having more efficient meetings together with product management, talking about the customers. Sometimes it's keep it simple. Who's happy, who's not? What's the plan to make and keep happy customers? It's great when customer success has data about the customers and that feedback. But sometimes just sharing that with the product team is not enough. It could be important to get the product team more involved early in the process, more involved hands-on with the customer conversations, so that the product team can also see how the data is being collected, how the feedback is collected, and that can help make it easier to not necessarily build trust, but maybe buy-in from product management with the customer success feedback. Also, I think that it's important to work on shared systems or processes. This comes into when you talk about data and metrics. You might have different metrics between customer success and product, and that's okay, but there definitely should be some metrics that overlap or some core metrics that are pretty similar, and then it's a matter of having different viewpoints about it. I think in bonus points, if you can have like the same system or place where both teams are looking at the data and metrics, so it's easy to talk about the conversation, have the same context. Maybe more important than this is also getting strategic and proactive about the future of the customers. So how do we think about the customer profile? How is it changing? How to make sure we keep providing value to that customer, especially when the product's concerned. But I know one way that usually a lot of customer success teams and product work together is around support, product and customer support. And it's about putting out fires. That's great. That's really important too. If you're not already doing that effectively, then that's definitely a great place to start and improve that. Because you can't be great about putting out the fires. You're probably not going to get to the more strategic, proactive area that you need to, both as product management and customer success, and really your whole company.
Yeah, definitely agree. I think that I really like the point you made about, just having streamlined processes and making sure you guys are aligned on processes. That's a really big point we talk about in the report a lot. This was really valuable insight. I think we're going to have a lot of actionable takeaways from this. And I do want to touch on where you can find the rest of the findings from the report. But before I do that, I would like to give you a moment. If you have a little plug or anything like that you'd like to throw in, feel free to take it away.
Yeah, no, I think for people that are interested in learning more or think that the partnership between customers and companies or vendors is really important, great. I'm happy to talk more about it, how we do it at PMG, and just, happy to share more and help wherever I can. People can find me through when you post this on Twitter or our website at pmg.net.
Perfect. Sounds good. Well, yes. Well, you can find the full link, the link to the full report in the description underneath this video. We will be releasing these videos every 2 weeks up until the end of the year. So we'll have a lot more customer and product focused leaders to come and share their insight on some of these key stats. So again, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your insight, and I hope you have a great day.
Thanks, you too.